As the crew, okay, so but we're back from the break. So as the crew finishes their valiantly efforts to protect the island, successfully doing so, straying away, not straying away, but repelling away uh, Boogie the Jester. The crew now currently, or the group resides on the coast. As Teddy, you're currently carrying Sid. Teddy, please make me a con save. Teddy,
I'm
Teddy,
working on it.
make a con save, buddy. Cool. You, because you got shot in the arm, you pass out from blood loss.
What?
And as you're passed out, we're Opal and Rich. What do you guys are currently like just standing there, right? Or like not standing there, but you guys are there. What do you guys do?
I sort of just look over the ship and just make sure that none of like this boat catched on fire
No.
as I steer off onto the destruction that I had caused to the giant boat. And then I turn back and I'm like, I'm sorry, I thought we were gonna get the big boat. I kind of fucked up a little bit. Wait, can I use mending on the boat?
You try mending it, and as it's mending, the boat continues to even grow. The flames grow more violent.
I stop that immediately and I'm like, I just begin walking back towards town.
As you're walking back towards town, not even like halfway through up the road, you see Teddy passed out with Sid on top of him.
I rush over and I get Conflaglamander to kind of help me lift kind of both of them up off the ground.
All right.
And I start calling for Rich. Hey, fucker, get over here!
But I'm hungry.
Look, I will buy you food when we get back. I just need your help lifting up your friends here and taking them back to town.
Okay.
As you take them back to town, you're trying to look over for you guys are trying to look for his friend. Her name is Amelia. As you guys are trying to look for Amelia, you see on the note that in the house, you see on the note like, hey, sorry, I was currently called up by Teddy's brother to because I need assistance and whatnot. Basically, it's just like a hey, this is what happened sort of note, and then there's another side note kind of like taped, and it says specifically for Teddy.
He's knocked out right now, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a little. I bring them in, I lay them down, and I'm gonna spend a little bit of time trying to mend them with a little bit of whatever I have. Like I go around and I start searching for bandages to start like drying up the blood and stuff like that.
Right. So as you're like doing this, make me a medicine check. General medicine
Haha!
check.
I knew that it was already coming, so I was already prepared.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, 17.
You basically patch the wound. Congratulations. You disinfect everything. You take it.
I just dump a whole bottle of just fucking peroxide across his chest.
Yeah. No, he didn't. No, it's not his chest. Oh, wait. Sid or Teddy?
Both. I'm patching both of them up.
Okay, so
Would I make a medicine check for both?
Yes.
Or just one?
Sid is shoulders, and no, Sid is like everywhere, and then fucking Teddy is shoulders. Okay, cool.
It's still both 17.
You fixed both of them. Congratulations. They're currently knocked out and sleeping. Rich, you're
Nice.
just you're chilling there, and please make me wait, actually Give me a second. Yeah, please make me a wisdom check. Wisdom check, buddy. It's in the stats, to the left. Hello? Yo, dude.
Oh, what? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, wisdom check. Cool. You're very, very fucking hungry, and you feel a somewhat familiar sense, and you like, you feel like your hunger won't be satiated, but you feel something that like overwhelms your hunger, and it's some weird eerie connection, that's like that's kind of like uh, that you sense within your within not your near vicinity, but a general vicinity. You feel presence. Um, who knows? Maybe it was someone you know, or maybe it's somebody who you don't completely know, but only you can feel the presence. But you don't know this. So how does Hartman react? How does Rich react to this?
So I feel something.
Yeah, but it's a strong over. It's like imagine like a strong connection, like like a pull, but there is no pull. You feel me? You feel like something
Mhm.
has entered within your domain.
Can I sense from where or?
Um, you you're as you're like sensing, you become so overly hungry that you smell something very delicious that's coming from the distance, that's like reaching into your nose, but you don't know where
Mhm.
it's from. Do you want to follow it?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're following it, Teddy, you wake up after Hartman. Hartman, you don't know if Hartman left or not, but Teddy, you wake up from your slumber,
One arrow to the arm and I'm out? So not cool.
and you see Opal just sitting there. I don't know. Opal, explain what your character is doing.
So right now I'm currently sort of tightening the bandages. I kind of have like a look of just like, you know, not exactly super pleased, but it's a look. And I'm looking back at them and I'm like, you both are fucking idiots. And I finish wrapping it up. I taper it down, make sure that it's all padded. I pat the wound a little bit to make sure that it's, you know, all in place. And then I step back to go wash my hands to get the blood off of my hands and stuff like that.
Okay.
I still won the fight. Almost single-handedly. If Sid didn't do most of the work.
Yeah. Teddy the Great, Teddy the Amazing, as I begin mocking him.
By the way,
I'm
Teddy.
glad you understand.
By the way, Teddy, on the refrigerator you see a letter, and then well, you see a paper with writing on it, but on the side you see a letter
Ooh,
with your
paper.
name on it.
Well, what's this say?
So you read the note. It's from Amelia, and basically she talks about, I apologize, I couldn't get you guys a boat. I had to give my last one to another friend, like like a like a family friend sort of deal, like a family connection friend, and he really needed it apparently for his friends, and um and what do you call it, the so she couldn't offer you a boat, but she did say that, like, um you know uh, she basically gave you like a good luck on your journey sort of deal, and she also said she also prepared you food on the journey, like on like the first half of the, on the short portion of the journey. She basically offered you, she basically not created, but made food for you, and it's in the fridge.
I'll need to sneakily open the fridge so as to not alert. the ravenous Hartman.
There is no Hartman as you're looking around, but who knows?
Oh,
Maybe he could show up one day.
he
Um,
disappeared. Free food.
so you pull out, and it's like a small bacon cheeseburger, and she was like, "I'm not really good at cooking, but I tried my best," and and then that's what she also wrote.
Sweet. A meal fit for a hero. And I need to eat it quickly because I've not eaten in a while, thanks to Rich.
Yeah, you've been pretty much starving your entire day. As you're chewing on your food, it's a very small, like a relatively small burger. You look around, and Sid's sleeping, and Opal's just chilling, and yeah, what do you do? No Rich, by the way.
So we have one crew member practically dead, uh, one unaccounted for, me, and you. So what's our next plan here?
She sort of scratches her chin a little bit. She's like, well, I assume my assumption would be that we would end up going to whatever island the captain wants us to go to. I don't really know our future plans, but I tried to get us the big boat. If you didn't see, Conflaglamander was a little short on his ember, and then the little Conflaglamander kind of makes a little noise and hides his face in embarrassment. And I was like, it's okay, we'll work on it. But, you know, I got a lot of shit. And she pulls out this bag and she sort of moves the, like, if there's anything on a table, like, nearby, she kind of just sweeps it onto the floor and, like, dumps out her loot and finally sees what was in the bag. Aside from the gold and the jewels and stuff like that. What was in the bag? Hello?
A bunch of gold coin jewels,
For Rich?
like a lot of fucking jewels and coins. It can.
Is that what was in the bag previously, outside of what was in the chest? Okay.
Mhm.
She sort of picks and chooses and then puts on, like, if there's rings, she puts on some rings and necklaces and she, like, pretties herself, ties the rest of the jewels into her braids, and she's like, how do I look? She does a little twirl.
Yeah, $1,000,000. What about this gold?
She scoops it all back into the bag and latches it back onto her,
Does she take it from Teddy as well?
He doesn't have any of it. She has it all out on a table, and then she, like, dumped it out to pick and choose and sift through it to get all the jewelry out to put on her thing.
Okay.
And then, after that, she takes, like, a single ring off her finger, and then scoops the rest of the gold into it, straps it back to her belt, and then she walks over. She kind of grabs Teddy's hand and slips the ring onto his finger, whatever one it'll fit on. She's like, here, because you were kind of helpful.
Even a hero's reward. I'm improving.
As this is continuing on, Rich, by the way, we're gonna cut to Rich real quick. Rich, you're like your senses is getting stronger. You're running faster and faster and faster. As you're running faster, we're gonna cut back to the rest of the group. Sid.
I start to sit up a bit. Oh, what happened?
Oh, you're awake now. Good. It seems that I'm not an awful doctor.
What happened?
You kind of got turned into what I can only assume is a pincushion.
Where's Rich?
Heck if I know. He kind of just ran off after we brought you back here.
Alright.
He was talking about how hungry he was, so he might have went back to harass the other guy.
I could use some food as and I'm gonna go follow him.
So as you guys are following, you guys are moving continuously. You see on the coast you see Rich, but then in front of Rich you see a giant well, it's not giant as compared to the galleon that was the Boogie's pirate ship, but it's a bit smaller, but it's still towering over Rich, and Rich is just looking up in amazement, and you see a very familiar Rich, you see a very familiar face waving to you, and another friend that you've never met before.
And
Also,
another friend that you've never met before.
no, no, that. No, you idiot. There's. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, there is. And another friend you've never met before who looks like a walrus.
Beer! Food!
As you
Yeah,
smell the
I got
tasty
it.
food. Okay, cool. By the way, you see a boar in the middle of the open.
I'm like, I'm like, give me a second, Rich, and I'm just gonna hop down off the ship, right? And
Yeah.
what I'm gonna, I do like a swift landing with a bit of the circle technique, and
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to this pig, right?
Uh huh.
I'm just gonna do a fire fist punch at it, and like the side of it becomes grilled because of that. I'm just gonna pick it up and get it on board.
Mhm.
It's about time to get some red meat, sort of, not seafood.
By the way, this thing is like pretty big
Yeah.
in size. As you. By the way, all of you see this random person greeting Rich with like he's used to seeing Rich. Pierre, describe your character.
He's this young man. He's kind of not too tall actually, but he has long hair and just like casual clothes on with like a band tied around his head, like a band tied around his head. You notice that he has some old cuts and scars around, but he overall has a kind of happy look. While when he's like walking and doing all his motions and stuff, every single one of his movements is as like concise and efficient as like possible, just like based off his body language, right? And that's mostly that I can see for now. And what he's gonna do is like, all right, Rich, I'm gonna need you to sit tight. I need to prepare food. And do I see like other people?
Yeah,
here
you
as
see
well?
you see three new different people. One heavily bandaged, another slightly bandaged, and a very short individual. She's you don't know. She looks very downsized.
I'm gonna ask Rich, who are these new people?
Oh yeah, they're new crew members.
Did you bring your nephew or something?
What? What do you
Little-
mean?
I stare at him and I glare daggers at the man. I'll have you know I'm a girl, first of all. Second of all, I hardly even know this guy.
Well, I mean, it's better to keep it that way if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey, what do you mean?
She gives a little bit of a snicker. And she says, I believe it's too late for that.
He's just on a like everyone up and down. He's like just rubbing his chin and is like, got it. As you see that he's gonna go into the kitchen room and he's gonna start preparing food there.
Okay. As he's continuing to prepare the food, the boat that you guys see is actually a the creature is a let me see. Okay, cool. So from what I remember, it is a ram. So the well, was it a ram? I think it was a ram, or was it a cow? I'm trying to remember. Oh crap! It's been a while. Okay, so basically it's a ram. Just roll with it. And so on the bow of the ship, you see a very cartoonish looking ram, and on like the rest of the boats, you see sort of it's a very simplistic layout and not a lot of like fanciness to it. It has really good woodworking though. The design is very well thought out, and it was made with care. Also, Zarave, you see these new people, and you see four random strangers. You don't know who they are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So, can I just? Okay.
By
So
the way,
Surave.
does everybody get on board?
Yeah.
I do. Or
Yeah, just
Opal
hop on.
and Black Commander already start climbing on.
Yep.
I kind of, before we get on board, I call out to Rich, like, do you know who this dude is?
Yeah. These guys are our crew guys. I don't know the other two. I haven't met them before, but I think Pierre has a good reason.
Are they the ones you were talking about? The ones that you got lost?
Well, one, Pierre. I'm not sure where Gage went.
As the walrus man says, "Oh, hello there."
Oh yeah. What's up? Are you one of our new crew guys?
Oh
Crewmates?
no. I'm just hitching a ride.
Ah.
I'm not here to join you guys, but I am your friend's friend.
So, where's Gage?
Who's Gage?
Wow. I guess I'll ask Pierre. Alright guys, let's get on board.
Okay, so as this is going on, everybody, you guys are currently on the ship. All right, let me switch music. Okay, so as this is going on, Pierre, you're like cooking up a storm in the kitchen. As Hartman, Rich C. Hartman, you enter in like just kind of openly, and you close the door. What do you do, Hartman?
Hey, Pierre, where's Gage?
I wanted to at least eat first, but I suppose it's most important that you know as soon as possible what happened with him. So, in the time that you were gone, what happened is Dage had to suddenly just informed me that he had to leave just for personal reasons.
But why?
Honestly, I'm not sure. He wasn't able to specify much.
Is he gonna come back?
Hopefully, but he set us up with someone pretty capable to take his place for a bit. That's our other new crew member, Zurave.
Then I'll take his word.
He wants us to make sure this ship is protected and stays alive.
Alright.
He might be dead and taken away by the government right now.
Is there anything we can do about that?
Well, not as of now, but maybe that time will come. But there's two things that he trusted upon. Well, there's something he trusted upon me, and something he trusted upon us as a crew. This boat, it's no longer just his, but it's ours. He wants us to treasure this boat. He wants us to protect it. He wants us to live on it. I'm not sure how safe he'll be, but at the very least, that's something that we can keep up.
Alright, I'll make sure to protect it with my life. Till the day I die.
This Dage said that he got this boat from a person he knew named Amelia.
Yeah, oh.
I'm not sure much about it, but maybe it'll eventually be important. I don't know.
Wait, say the name again?
Amelia.
Me? Oh. Hey, that's one of our new crewmates' friends.
Interesting.
I'll be sure to tell him that. Alright.
And the other thing he trusted upon me specifically is to make sure that, at the very least, for me personally, to make sure you stay safe, kid. we see that the sea is dangerous and it's only gonna get more dangerous, but I think we're capable enough to survive in it. So here's to more safe travels on the great seas.
Hell yeah! More safe travels. Let's
And less dead and lost.
Honor.
Bitch.
let's make this meal in honor of Gage and his travels with us. His memories.
Sounds like
even though he's
something
not
great to
dead.
toast to.
Yeah, even though he's not dead, his memories will still live on within us.
Indeed. But I gotta get back to cooking this.
Alright. I'll go tell our new guy about the story.
As you hear like the sizzling sounds, the bubbling sounds of the concoction of the pot, you know, the smell just is bursting with aroma and food. Hartman, you're very starving. You just mentally you try to stay away from the kitchen as much as possible, as you barely be able to leave the room, as you hardly close the door, letting all the smell out a bit. As this happens, Zarave, you see all three of these new people. What do you guys do currently?
I'm busy decking out Conflaglamander with some sparkly gems, making him look all pretty.
Nice. What is Teddy doing?
I'm gonna make sure I look as cool as possible to show off to my new friends my incredible, awesome demeanor.
You're what?
Who cares?
Oh, wait, you're what? What is he showing off?
So, it seems we have new crew members. I'm sure you've heard of him. Teddy Davis, the coolest man on the seas.
Okay.
I'm rolling my eyes and counting out my gold still and like playing with it, just like, wow, I could pay all my taxes with this.
Oh my god. So as this is going on, Zarave, what do you do? What is Zarave doing?
Okay, so he
By
has
the-
a hook in his.
You're steering the
That's a
ship. You're steering the ship.
I'm okay. Okay, good. So he's like trying to figure out the map, a map he's holding, like figure out where exactly they are. He's still a bit lost, even though he's a good navigator. Even though he's a good navigator, he's trying to figure out where they are.
As
Like,
he's holding the map like upside down.
Does he look physically, like actual visually confused?
Yeah,
About
basically.
all of it?
Yeah. He's
Opal
scratching
stands
the back
up,
of it.
moves over, looks over his shoulder, and just rips the map out of his hands.
Hey, I was
Shut the
using
fuck
that.
up! Shut up! And she takes the map and she's like, "You were holding it upside down, first of all." And she looks over the map.
Con razón, of course. Sorry about that.
She
as
looks back and she's like, "Unfortunately, I don't speak whatever gibberish you were just saying, but yeah, I think I'll be hanging on to this. You seem to be
Okay.
incapable with using it. I dub myself the team navigator." Because I look over the map. And
By the way, as you say this, Rich, you hear this out loud, and you see you see what Opal just did.
What? I thought you were a team supervisor.
I guess a little bit of both, but it appears the man that you put in charge of the map is completely inept and cannot use it.
I don't even know this guy.
Shut up.
Hey, who
Why
are
don't
you?
you shut up?
No, you shut up.
No,
Why
you
don't
shut up.
both of you shut up and tell me who you are?
Rich, you are not the boss of me.
But I'm the captain.
I'm
No,
Gage's
I'm
friend.
the captain.
Oh, nice. You Gage's friend. Yeah, I heard about you. Nice. Hey, I'm Rich C. Hartman.
I guess you're the captain.
Yeah, I'm just gonna extend my arm for a handshake.
So he grabs it and like shake it thoroughly, like kind of like up and down, up and down. Bueno, ¿qué tenemos aquí?
Nice!
As Hartman completely understood everything you just said.
Something good right now.
Oh my god. Anyways, as this is happening, you see, actually describe Zarave to me. What does he
Okay,
look
so
like?
Sarave, it's like a tan guy. He's his skin stand. He uses a, a blue shirt and a pair of jeans, and he's kind of a ginger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and he's not like super buff or anything. He's just like he's just built.
No, I mean he's just stoned.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I got you. And however, you notice Rich C. Hartman. You notice his backpack looks to be very peculiar.
Whoa! Hey, what do you have on your back?
Zarave,
Oh.
by the way, this
Oh.
this backpack is made out of steel.
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, mi mochila, my backpack. This thing right here, I'm very proud of it. It's my own invention. It's a jet ski.
What?
I like pull it out and throw it to the ocean as it kind of transforms into a jet ski. Like it has its motor on the back. Like it's it's kind of like a sort thing.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. It has some how do you say it?
like a jet booster type shit.
Yeah, and like a sail, you know, like a
Yeah,
sail.
It's
a sail
basically
with the tube so he
it's
can
almost
grab
like it's almost like Ace's like boat basically.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. By the way, how does Sid, Opal, and Teddy react to this? This jet ski looks sleek and fucking shiny. It looks fucking sick as
Oh,
fuck.
Sid
oh,
found
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, okay.
No, you go
Sid-
first.
Sid found the nearest chair and actually just passed the fuck out.
Okay, cool.
I've almost died 3 times in 3
Alright,
days.
that's fine,
How
that's
long
fine.
is his hair, by the way? Sid's hair? Is it super long?
No, it's short.
Siravi's?
It's very
how
short. No, it's Sid's hair is very short. It's like around like neck height. Like
So,
like just above neck height.
Could I braid it if I wanted to?
No, you couldn't.
Fuck, I'm gonna opt out to putting ribbons in his hair.
Okay. How does Teddy see this fucking machinery? This dope ass.
ski. Cool. I want one.
Can I just make a note? I fucking
Amigo.
Tried it.
I need parts, you know, and that costs money.
As Zaray, by the way, are you gonna ride the jet ski? It's on the water right now.
Yeah, we're gonna jump down to it.
All right, you jump down onto the jet ski, and then you start riding. But then like, do you want to do the other transformation?
Yes, yes.
As soon as you're just riding the jet ski in the water, like Zarave just kind of like switches like some knobs here and there, and then like turns the steering like bar, right? And then immediately the jet ski transforms into a motorcycle, and as soon as it transforms into a motorcycle, he starts riding on the water.
What?
Amigo.
What? Let's go!
Vroom, 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 as the motorcycle is just speeding through the water.
Woo! Woo! Hey,
As-
you guys
as-
see this?
This
As
is crazy.
Yo, what the heck?
as Opal's just like distracted trying to like put ribbons onto Sid, and Pierre's cooking.
Yeah.
As this continues, and Zarave kind of makes his way back to the boat, and does some trick moves with the bike. He lands back onto the boat.
So he changes the back to the backpack,
Mhm.
and he puts it on.
All right,
Puts it behind his back.
nice.
Nice.
And as he does this, we're gonna sort of like we're gonna like give me a sec. Let me. Okay, that was the wrong one. I'm so stupid. Okay, so as he does this, after a couple of hours, you know, Sid, you're pretty much awake. Okay. All of you are famished, including Hartman.
Mhm.
All of you are completely fucking hungry as you smell the aroma rising in the air. Pierre, take it away.
Alright, so wait. Do you want me to like describe
Go.
all the food or the process of making
The
it?
the process and the food itself, and then we're gonna end it off with a feast.
Okay. So, from the ever since before the ship even docked, he started to prepare a bit of basic food, and then when Rich and the others came on, he started realizing he would need to make a feast of sorts. So, starting off, right, what he's gonna do is he's gonna use some of the fresh caught seafood, caught seafood, right, and to begin, he's gonna start boiling multiple different lobsters at once, and while that's being done, right, he kind of when he looked down and up at everyone, he saw Sid, right,
Right.
saw his build, saw his posture, and saw the bit of stricken hunger on him, and read the kind of person and what he would enjoy specifically. So what he does is, because of his lack of actual like red meat, what he's gonna do is he takes salmon, right, and he puts it in like these kind of weird pots, and he lightly heats it up with his bending to
Right.
start to sort of air dry and cook this, right? And
Right.
once he does that, it starts to get a little tougher, just like a bit more, and he seasons this thing up, and he's gonna start to grill it now. With butter, ginger, and not ginger, garlic and rosemary, like you would with a steak, right? And
Right.
as he's doing, he's making sure that there's like these large grill marks and stuff on it,
Oh my god.
and all this like other flavor and stuff with it. And he puts it like on a plate with some rice and stuff, and he cuts it like the strips like you would on a steak, right?
Oh, okay. Okay, so basically, okay, so let me explain, Sid. Essentially, he makes.
You're cutting out. The internet's okay.
Okay, cool. I'm back. So
Okay.
basically, Sid, he basically just made like steak out of salmons, and like he did it with precision. All right, next one.
And like in the time, the lobsters would have like been kind of done. And what he's gonna do is it's like a majority of stuff, not majority. It's a decent amount of stuff, and he sets them out like this large like plate, and there's not much you really should be doing with it. So what he does is that he'll have it so they're cracked open already, so they're easy to take. And in the sides of it, he starts putting this a small amount of like this apple glaze. So on top of the already buttering delicious taste of lobster, there's this extra sweetness at the end of it. And when he was looking up and down at everyone, and hearing Zarave taught, he got the perfect idea for something to make him. So what he's gonna do is with this dough, he starts kneading it and stuff, and he makes this breadish sort of thing. Like, how would I best describe it? Like, you know the kind of bread you would use for a panini? It's similar to that, but a bit more seasoned and such. And what he's done, he made some, I don't know, it's like a circular kind of sandwiching with it.
Oh, he rolls it. Yeah. Okay.
And on the inside, he puts these black beans, some different like pieces of shrimp and such, arugula, and it's this light sort of risotto that's not too creamy, right? But it's like just a lot less done, I'd say, because he doesn't want to make it too creamy for this, right? he makes like a few. He makes a few like small one of those for him. And he knows Rich well at this point. So what he does is he takes this giant, massive fish, right, and he starts creating this pastry to surround this thing, right? And the way it's done is that like covering this thing around, it sort of looks like a cartoonish kind of fish, with like a bit of a design on it. And what he's gonna do with that specifically is he lines some of the inside with some spinach as well to add more umami to it, and he dead sat the heat up to cook. And what he's gonna do next is he starts preparing this broth of a mix of leftover chicken broth and a bit of seafoodish kind of broth, and he creates this delicious ramen. And with the noodles, what he does is that he specifically uses some shark meat and like cuts them thin, so they're sort of like noodles as well that come with it. And with the pork, what he does is he pretty much makes an excessive amount of like char siu and like puts them all over the top of this, right? And what he's gonna do last is he makes something very simple yet very classic and delicious: a pork burger, a pork cheeseburger with bacon. And he grills this thing. He grills this thing after grinding it to be like ground. Uses like the best parts for that, and he cuts the bacon, grills that on a brioche, and puts it all together with a brioche bun, creating a very classic and just delicious meal. And at the very end, what he's gonna do is he starts plating everything together, and on the side of everyone's tin, he adds like these bowls of a mix of these like light bean sprouts. It's a pretty small amount, but it's like meant for once you're done with everything, pretty much.
It's like a finisher basically. And yup.
Once this is all ready, plated and everything, he's gonna open up the door and he's gonna be like, "Food's ready."
As soon as this happens, the aroma just kicks in, and everybody is just hit with a wave of fucking food smell, and it just immediately, you guys are like tranced, as if like a magician were to like possess you and move you forward. You guys all start moving slow, even Rich too, as all of you are being pulled like a magician manipulating his assistant. You guys are being pulled, and all of you just sit in unison, and immediately as the trance is slowly dwindling, you guys all start eating, as all of you are going ham. Opal, you're currently eating the ramen. Sid, you're eating the shark steak, or not the shark steak, but the salmon steak. And Rich, you're eating the meat on bone with the fucking with the fish shaped pastry, like you know what I'm talking about, right? Like
Yeah.
however, as soon as you take a bite into it, you assume it's sweet, but then you take a bite into it, and then it's meat. Go.
It's this incredibly like juicy, flavorful meat, and as you're like biting into this, right? It's like in between bites, you still feel this lasting savory flavor in your mouth.
As this is just satiating all of this missed out opportunity you had from Pierre's cooking for pretty much only a week. A week without Pierre's cooking, how tragic! But finally, you have reunited with your friend, and you can now eat his delicious meat food. As this is going on, Opal, how is she reacting to the? Wait, no, wait. Let me hold off. As this is going on, we're gonna cut to Teddy. Teddy, you see your food that is presented to you, and you just start indulging. This burger is fucking huge. It is literally the size of a fucking table. It is that fucking gargantuan, and you just start like engorging on it. Zarave, like, dude, you got your food, man. Like, you got your shit,
Yeah.
bro. The gordita you're just fucking gnawing on, dude. It's like it's not even a gordita. It's literally like a fucking burrito. It's like that big, and you're just fucking eating it. And then I guess we'll start with like how is everyone reacting to this?
Not a gordita, but it's still pretty good, damn good.
How's Opal reacting to this?
Opal sort of like she stares at the bowl and then she then like her stomach starts to growl and then she like tentatively just sort of leans it over like and begins eating as if someone's gonna take it from her and just starts like wolfing it down. For a small girl, she can fit a lot in her mouth and just inhales the food and like she hasn't eaten for days, which is very likely.
As you're just eating, you just overwhelmed with sheer amounts of taste. Every time the soup touches the ends of your tongue, you feel the magnificent joys of the flavors crying out loud how amazing this cooking is. As this is going on, Sid, you're enjoying your steak. It's a very hearty meal for a buff guy like you. How are you enjoying your food, buddy?
I'm fucking like scarfing this shit down. It's fucking delicious. Am I sitting next to Rich?
Yes, you are.
I look over, I see the food he has, and I'm gonna try and sneak a piece.
He's trying to sneak a piece. Rich, you with your third sense, with your like sixth sense, you just like you slap his hand away.
I'm just chowing down. I'm just popping shit left and right.
Basically.
I'm like full goblin mode right now. Just.
How is Teddy enjoying this?
A feast with the gods! Both incredibly long arms, almost like an excavator, just scooping pieces of burgers.
Like one of those dogs.
Oh my
That's
god.
actually a terrifying visual.
What about you, Zarave?
What up?
Well, it's just he's just eating like he grabs like 2 or 3 burritos and just shoves them into his mouth. Like you can see how the other burritos just get like mushed into pieces,
Oh my
like
God.
going down, going down his throat.
What drinks are y'all? Okay, go continue.
He's like drinking his ginger ale until he clogs by accident his throat and starts like kind of like punching it like.
Oh yeah. He's trying to clear his throat.
Yeah. He chucks his ginger ale.
Yeah.
And continues eating.
Nice. Give me a sec. Okay, so as you guys do this, you guys are just chilling, eating food, and enjoying the experience. Oh, yeah, wrong music. Yeah.
And
Continue.
like while everyone's like eating this stuff, right? Like all this legendary stuff, you just see Pierre sitting down, currently just eating a very normal, typical peanut butter jelly sandwich. It
Pierre,
looks like he's having the time of his life.
as he's just enjoying the simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich. As this is going on, I mean this is this last couple of minutes, but y'all can just RP out this if y'all want. Like I'm gonna be hands off with this.
We get to roleplay now?
No, y'all get to like heavy RP. So I'm a hands off this, so y'all can go ham.
Okay, I'll send you this one. I'm
Hey,
not gonna...
do we even introduce each other?
Oh, alright.
My food.
No, you stay off there. That's mine.
It looks good.
I already ate it.
I eat half of my bowl and then I start to give the rest to Conflaglamander.
I take it.
Oh.
What?
No.
You know what I do? You know what I
Count
do? As you do so, Conflaglamander looks at you very aggressively, and he's gonna actually make an attack at you.
Okay, use Ember. Use Ember on this man.
He actually, I'm gonna make him attack him with Scratch.
No, just use Ember. He'll be fine.
What? I don't want him
I
to
have
be
37
fine.
You'll be fine.
Fine.
No, he'll be fine even with Scratch. So just fucking use Ember or Dragon Pulse. Anyways, as this happens,
I let that shit hit me. I just stare down that little Pokemon wannabe bitch like, try me again. I'll eat you next.
Intimidation check, please. Oh fuck, that's a wisdom save on.
Use the glare.
Wisdom save.
Sid gets the glint in the eye like.
Wisdom save. Okay.
Oh, me? I have to make a wisdom save?
No. Your creature has to make a wisdom save.
Sid
Yeah, I
uses
know.
glare.
Okay.
25.
Oh,
Nice.
He
Nice.
isn't intimidated at all and actually makes another attack at you.
Okay.
Okay.
Still miss.
Still misses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna extend all my pinky.
He's rather irritated.
You're gonna extend your pinky.
I dissolve the situation by grabbing Conflaglamander and I grab hold of him and I'm like, no, it's okay, it's fine.
I'm
And
just gonna
Take him
yell
away
over.
and I'm like, I'll find you something else. It's fine.
I'm just gonna yell over. Hey, blonde idiot! Eat your own food.
Shut up, Goldilocks!
He says that I'm gonna extend all my pinky all the way over to Teddy's, whatever he's holding, and just yoink it.
It's a table-sized burger.
Sorry.
Dude, sleight of hand
Yoink.
check. Sleight of hand
I
check. Sleight of hand check versus his
Oh
counter.
no, I'm gonna do human determination.
Oh god.
You take the entire thing.
Wait, hold on.
When I see this happening, can I slide a
Okay,
hand?
wait, Teddy, what?
I gotta defend against this.
Okay, what do you do?
Do I see Rich starting to
What do you
I'm
do?
sneak
sticking
his
my
way
head in
over
his
there?
mouth.
You're sticking what?
Wait.
Stick my whole head in his mouth.
Yeah.
What's
When
up?
I see this happening, can I try and slide a hand to sneak one? Remember those frozen peppers?
Yeah.
Can I try and sneak one in?
Oh my god, yeah, you can.
Is that
Slide
slide a
of hand.
hand?
Slide of hand.
Mag, do I notice him trying to like reach around for food?
No, not for food. Wait. Where are you implanting this thing?
So I'm the side from which Rich is taking it. I'm putting it like where he would bite, pretty much.
Oh my god, oh no. Rich, as soon as you like take Teddy's food and then you like go for another bite, you know it, buddy. Wisdom save.
Oh no! Alright, wisdom save first.
Yeah, it was wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You
Nice.
fail.
No. And then you see like just fire just
And
spewing out of my mouth like a flamethrower.
but then it's not heat. The room is completely cooled rather than heated. As he's just
Spicy, oh no, God.
As soon as I start to see him freak out, I take all of his food.
Not my food, oh, but this hurts, oh God. I'm gonna dive myself into the water.
And
Oh no.
okay. Wait.
Oh my
As
God.
all that is happening, I'm gonna walk over and kind of like shimmy shyly, sidestepping towards Pierre, and I'm like, I know you guys wouldn't happen to have like just meat anywhere here at all for
Meat?
Conflaglamander.
meat.
Yeah, he is a
Uh,
carnivorous creature after all.
I mean, is he okay with fish and stuff? We can't really bring fresh meat.
That's
and
fine. He can eat basically anything, but he just prefers meat. And he worked so super duper hard today. Like, super appreciate it. I know it might be a lot to do, though. She kinda
Yeah, I
goes
know,
with her
Bob,
fingers.
what?
We have some leftover pork. They're over in the kitchen.
As this is going on, Wally is in like just chilling out, and he's like, he's eating some of the general food that like Pierre's just kind of laid out, because you know Wally doesn't really care about preferences. He just eats whatever, and he's just like, oh, so Pierre, where are we going to now?
Well, Rich, where we going? He's the captain, not me. Rich,
Nah.
where we going?
Sorry, I'm still recovering from whatever you put in. I think it was on
I would
those
never-
frozen peppers.
I would never do such a thing.
You sure? Cause I don't think Teddy eats those kind of things. I thought it was a Percussion Island exclusive, a classic.
Rich, I think that in the week you've gone without my food, you've went a little deranged.
You know what? You might be right. After weeks and weeks of and days, I can't keep track of time. Probably of arm wrestling and gambling, food.
I want to play.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it was. I was one day without, or no, I was 5 meals away every day. 5 meals, Pierre. 5 meals.
Horrible.
Well, anyways, since our friends are pretty beaten up, especially Sid. I don't know why people keep calling him Pincushion, but yeah, I think we need to find a doctor.
Cause I got shot a bunch.
Most definitely. The sea is quite a dangerous place after all.
Yeah, I heard of Tangerine Island. I'm not sure, but I think that's where they told me.
Who's they?
Oh yeah, no, Granny, yeah, Granny, Tangerine Island. Yeah, she told me like personally or something. Good thing I didn't forget. That would have been pretty bad.
Well, I mean, I have the map right here.
What? You do?
She pulls out the map that y'all were holding, that the other guy was holding, and she's like, yeah, she yanked it out, yoinked it out of his hands.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Yeah, yoink! And she opens it up and sort of like moves a few of the dishes around and spreads the map out on the table and looks over it.
Mhm.
And can she see where the island he's talking about?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. She points it out and she's like, "This
right
is the island you're speaking of, right?"
Yeah, I think.
You all are idiots. And she looks over the map and sort of grabs the bridge of her nose. And she's like, "How you guys traveled the sea without knowing where you were exactly going?
Oh yeah, let me show you how.
Rich has this weird finger thing.
Yeah, I just lick my finger, put it up in the air. Like this.
You see this very wait. Okay, Opal. You see this very highly sophisticated, very calculated manner for travel. What is your thoughts on this?
She leans over the table, she kind of puts her hands together and she sets them against her chin and she like contemplates life for a little bit. She contemplated the decisions that she's made in her life up to this point to put her where she is.
Oh, I know that look. You're regretting your decisions.
She's just stone-faced and she looks at you and she's like just a very cold look in her eyes and she's like, "You guys are all idiots and I don't know why I'm coming with you."
Well, too bad, cause you're
Yo no soy.
Nice.
She rolls back up the map and puts it away and then she's like, she stands, she lets Conflaglamander chill in the room and then she's like, "I'm gonna get some fresh air." And
Wait,
she
what?
goes outside.
We didn't even introduce each other
I take
around the
more food from
table.
Rich.
Come on, hey, that's my phone.
Women are locas.
You cleared out. You
Dang.
ate out an entire city while I was dying. I deserve some of this.
No, that's my food.
So what is Teddy doing in the midst of all this chaos?
Finishing off the Giganto burger.
Yeah, you're pretty stuffed now.
Ooh.
Just like Mama never made.
Oh yeah, Teddy. By the way, you know where this ship came from?
Nope.
You sure?
By the way, Zarave. Currently,
Yeah?
Zarave, you're like outside piloting the boat.
Okay, yep. So I just went outside and went to the.
Yeah. You're
Okay,
just
yeah.
chilling out.
Yep.
Anyways, what's up?
Hey, so
Oh, if
Teddy.
he's outside, then he's out where I am.
Yep.
Opal's outside now. Chilling on the front of the boat, like Titanic style. Not with her arms
Nice.
out or anything, just looking over the water, letting the wind run through her hair.
Nice. Okay, so so Rich, you're currently you and the rest of the group you're currently chilling. All right, what? I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Hey, Teddy. You
Yeah.
sure you don't know where this boat came from?
I mean, it's really nice, but I just.
Yeah, guess who?
You.
Huh? No. Think I made of money? That's you. It's your job.
You're made of cotton.
Well, yeah. But that's
Oh, yeah,
not
I
money.
forgot that he's making Teddy like buy everything.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this ship is from Amelia.
What? How'd you
Yeah.
get a ship from her?
I don't know how. I mean, it wasn't mine. It wasn't for me. It was Pierre and Zarave. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Zarave. So yeah, go ask him about that. But yeah, it's from Amelia.
How do you keep coming in contact with people affiliated with me?
I don't know.
I'm watching you, Cotton King.
But yeah, make sure we all put a big effort into protecting it.
So, who is the rest of our crew? We literally haven't talked.
You're right. Come on, guys! We gotta introduce each other! Come on! At the table! Come on!
He's still at the table, just like finishing his PBJ up.
All right.
Zarave, stop piloting the ship and start introducing yourself. Oh wait, I don't even know his name. Yeah, hey, shipwright, come back! You haven't even introduced yourself. Stop piloting the ship.
Okay.
I like how you said that like across your room. That was good. I like that. Okay. Okay.
Please. Okay. So he walks to the kitchen and like bows a bit.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
bows a
that was
bit.
might be. Might be.
Alright.
I'm about to fucking drop the bass.
Sorry.
Okay, so he like bows a bit and presents himself. Hello,
Yeah.
yo soy Sarave. I'm Sarave and I'm the shipwright and inventor.
Nice. Alright, let's go around. I think I already introduced myself. I'm Richie Hartman. I'm becoming the arm wrestle king.
I'm just looking. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Arm Wrestle Island. I'm gonna find the fragment.
But Wrestle King?
Yeah, Arm Wrestle King.
How does that even work? I mean,
I arm wrestle the big guy at Arm Wrestle Island, and I get the fragment, and I'm king.
I'm not sure if any. To be quite frank, no one else here really understands what that means. But
What?
we're reaching for it.
You guys don't know about the story?
right?
In us, Rich.
By the way, did Rich just mention the fragment?
Yeah.
Oh, yo. The fragment is basically the one piece in my world. I'm just gonna tell all of y'all this. Like straight up, this dude just said he's gonna go find the great treasure. Like the holy grail of the world. Like Yeah. So
Okay. Can I do something?
yeah.
Okay, so he pulls like he grabs like Rich from his from his from his like from his shirt and says like, well, if you want to go to the fragment, you'll need a fucking raid shipwright, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be the only one that's going to maintain the ship, and you're going to shut up about it, okay?
All right. I mean, you're part of our crew, so I mean, just do whatever. Cause I do whatever. That's how we even got here in the first place.
Good.
All right, I'll trust your word.
So he just like goes out and does stuff.
Okay. Where is Opal currently? Does she?
She's sitting at the she's on the front of the boat, like just chilling, looking out over the water, still letting her. But Conflaglomander is at the table.
Yo.
Navigator, come to the table.
She doesn't.
Supervisor.
She doesn't hear anybody. She's kind of off in her own little contemplation corner. But Conflaglomander tries to talk, but no one understands him. He's just like making noises and like gestures. Yeah, he's just like.
Do I understand?
Oh yeah. You do. Rich, you do understand.
Oh, Rich understands Conflaglomander.
Yeah.
Oh, what is
Conflaglomander? Oh shit! That Conflaglomander could have been talking this whole time, and I didn't know. Conflaglomander, he's speaking, and then he's like, he's talking, he's introducing himself. He's like, "So I'm Spicy Boy. It's so nice to meet everybody. It's so cool to be here. Your food is really tasty." And he's like, "Don't mind Opal. Opal's kind of a grumpy grump because dark backstory.
Hey, you hear that, Pierre?
Really sweet."
Yeah, Pierre.
Get to know her.
Yeah. The food is great, says Spicy Boy.
Everybody else here.
Right?
Oh, and he's really surprised that Rich understands him, and he looks at him and he's like, "You understand me?"
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why they don't.
He hops up
weird.
and his little flame tail wags, and he's like, "That is so cool!
Rich.
I've never been able to talk to
Rich.
anybody else but Opal."
Rich,
Wow.
is this one other your shenanigans?
Rich.
What do you mean?
Rich, it sounds retarded. I think we should put it down and eat it.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
He makes what only he can assume is a very lewd gesture with his hands at the man. To Sid. And he's like, "I swear to God, you lay a finger on Opal, I'll fucking kill you."
He's pretty aggressive.
All I hear is blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then he
What?
starts doing hand motions. He does blah 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 hand motions at you, and he's like, "Wow, wow, wow, wow."
What does distance beat sign language or something?
He looks over, and then he's like, he's making hand gestures, so like, he's trying to convey what he's saying to everybody else, but really only Rich can understand them.
Yeah, but essentially, that's Spicy Boy, and Opal is the navigator, if you didn't know, Pierre.
Oh yeah, Opal's the best. She is so sweet, and like, so kind, and like, has a real tender heart.
I really don't know about that one. I just gonna ignore what you said. Alright, anyways, next person. Alright, our new guy.
Anyway.
Me second mate. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Sid. I've almost died 3 times in like the past 3 days, so I'm gonna finish eating and then go pass out.
Yeah, we
And
really
as
got
soon
to
as I
find a
say that, I
doctor.
pass out at the table.
Oh gee. Yeah, we gotta go to Tangerine Island pretty quick. Alright, anyways. He holds 3 swords and he's pretty cool. But not as cool as Teddy.
It seems it's time for my introduction.
What do you even do? What is your role? Because I really don't
I
know.
do? I'm just simply the best, the coolest, the strongest, the most impressive man ever to sail the 7 seas. I don't know how many oceans there are. I've never left the island, but I have. If you haven't heard the stories, I'm pretty famous.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
former leader of the TDD Pirates. An unbeatable man who sits above all. I'm simply here to carry this crew through any danger that presents itself.
Conflaglamander, unlike Opal, completely believes this and is just awestruck with him. He's making faces and listening with his like hands on his knees, just like listening to his tale.
Hey, you guys hear that? It's pretty great. It's pretty cool.
What does my insight check grant me?
Okay, so you feel like this guy's bluffing, but you don't know how sincere he is.
But
He's
could
being-
I make a deception check?
Okay, sure, go for it. Oh man, if only you had human determination.
I
Oh.
do have human
Oh
determination.
fuck. Yeah. Okay, so you may not want to believe it, but he sounds dead ass fucking serious. Like he
I'm
seems
just
very
gonna
dead
eye
ass.
him. I'm just gonna eye him suspiciously, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Do I hear it?
Yes, you hear it.
Okay, can I make an insight check?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You.
Another one to fall from my stars!
He's very. He sounds very fucking serious.
Okay, so just shouts across the room.
Oh my god. Yeah. So who else wants to? Opal, do you want to insight that? Opal, do you want to insight that? Is she even
I thought
there?
she was outside.
Yeah, she was like
Oh, yeah,
outside,
yeah,
lost in her thoughts.
Oh yeah, you're right.
She can't hear
Yeah.
us.
Alright, and for the next person, Pierre.
I'm
I am
Okay.
I'm Pierre de Glacier, and I'm your guys'.
By the way, wait. As soon as he says de glacier, Opal, within the trance of your mind, you hear the word de glacier, and you immediately think, oh shit, no, like royalty.
Oh, I sort of just kind of jolt up and sort of like look around a little bit, and then I get kind of a sort of nervous, clammy hand, and I move back into the place to find my comfort, Conflaglamander.
Okay. As you walk into the room, right? That's what I'm assuming you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see them talking, and then you hear the word de glacier as Pierre says his name.
I sort of try to act natural as I casually walk by, and I pick up Conflaglamander, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, have you
You completely slip your hand and drop Conflaglamander from nervousness.
he sort of hits the ground and makes a noise at her, and she's like,
Is your lizard alright?
He's fine. He's fine. He's okay."
Anyways, as I was saying, I'm your guys' chef.
Yeah!
She avoids eye contact with him at all costs.
And I cook good food for you guys, I guess.
Yeah!
Oh. The rave is gonna be great. Oh my- Okay, so as this happens, we have Rich C. Hartman, the captain, with the bounty of 7,000 seeds. We have Sid Marlowe, pirate hunter, with a bounty of 6,580 seeds. Alrighty. And then we have Opal Krasad Parla. Alright, let's see. She has a bounty of literally 2,000 seeds. And with that, that is the amount of bounties for the Hartman Pirates. As you guys continuously sail, and in the night, the sky glimmers, the ocean waves, as the wind is slowly settling. Give me a second. You guys, now, we leave the Hartman misadventures with, or at this point, not the Hartman misadventures anymore. The era of dreams, the Hartman pirates, reunited as one. And now, as they reunite, and as the crew gets back together, what future and adventure awaits them is up for next time on the Era of Dreams. Bye, everyone. As the era continues and time passes, somewhere in the world, as we see the waters as the waters drifting, a rinky-dink old raft continues to float with a reddish bear just sailing the seas on a row. The bear is continuously rowing through the oceans, and as it approaches an island, as it continues, the the inhabitants, the group of people, they all look at the bear, and the bear moves, thump, 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 and it looks at whoever's supposed to be in charge currently. And he says, "Hey, where is he? Where's your boss?" Um, is, wait, it's you. What do you want with us? I don't care. I just want to see your boss, man. Can we get on with it? I want to tell him something. Fine. If it, oh yeah, it's just you. Okay. As they continue to lead this bear person through the forest, the man, the man starts running. They start running. However, the bear person just kind of casually walks. And as they go to a man, a group of people, one wielding a a sling, another wielding a normal pistol, as one is currently wearing a nice jacket, or rather, yeah, a nice jacket and a nice half top hat. This man, this man's color consists of mostly green with black and white in terms of his formal suit. However, he acts casual, and the man that was rushing gets up to him. He's here. As soon as the man starts huffing and puffing, the man in the top half hat, or the half hat, I guess, points, and the other person offers a mug. The person drinks it. Kumatetsu's here. As soon as he says this, the bear person shows up. Hey, Lucky C. Taffy. It's been a while. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. It's been a while, too. What's up? I heard, I heard that you might, I mean, if you want to fight me right now, like, dude, I'm on a fucking hangover. Can we fight another time? And as he says this, the bear person goes, "No, you idiot! I don't want to fight you. I got a job to do. And no, I'm actually here for this." As he slides two posters, one revealing Rich C. Hartman. Rich C. Hartman, and the other pirate hunter, pirate hunter, what do you call it? Sid Marlowe. As, oh, by the way, for the epithet for what do you call it? For Rich, it's leather cape. And as soon as it reveals the epithets, the bounty reveals 7,000 seeds for Rich, and then 6,580 seeds for Sid. And Kumatetsu explains, "Yeah, so you know that kid you told me about? Yeah. What about him?" As he chuckles a bit. "Well, he proved to me wrong. You proved me wrong, buddy. Huh. Anyways, I just wanted to come for booze. That's all I really wanted." As soon as he says this, it's like, "Oh yeah, dude, I have booze here. Dude, let's all just party, man." And then everybody just immediately erupts into, and the audience just erupts into a roar of hype as they're like, "Let's just celebrate. We did it, boys. Hartman's now a pirate." As a group of random pirates are just cheering for Hartman's success, the bear guy also tells Lucky C. Taffy, "Oh yeah, oh, that swordsman kid is apparently friends with him." Huh. Well, that'll be an interesting duo. I hope to see Hartman again, but now is not the time. And as we leave off these random groups of people all just chilling about, we leave off the story of the Era of Dreams next time. Goodbye, everybody. You can all unmute, by the way.
Yeah!
Wrong button.
Is that clapping or flap?
Huh?
Slap, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Fap, fap,
Everybody
fap.
do. I'm rolling some dice right now.
Alright,
Seeing if they're cursed.
goodbye.